Have you ever started something, like working out, journaling, or waking up early, and for a week, you feel completely unstoppable? You feel like the main character in a motivational movie. Then, one totally normal morning, boom. You stop writing, you hit snooze, you eat the donut. And that new you were building vanishes into thin air. You tell yourself, I just need to be more disciplined. But you're wrong. You don't have a discipline problem. You have a dopamine problem. See, when you start something new, your brain throws a party. It says, yes, progress, change, a new life is coming. You get this rush, a dopamine explosion. That's why everything feels amazing in the beginning. But here's the catch. Dopamine isn't made for consistency. It's made for novelty. When the newness fades, your brain stops cheering for you. It's like that energetic host inside you got tired and went home. Now, continuing feels boring and hard. And that's the point where most people quit. Not because they're undisciplined, but because they don't understand this part of the mental game. Imagine you've got two brains living in your head. One is motivated and loves starting new things. The other one is lazy, sitting on the couch in pajamas, eating chips. Every time you act, even when you don't feel like it, you're feeding your motivated brain and starving your lazy one. But every time you listen to your excuses, you're strengthening the habit of quitting. Here's the truth. The secret to staying consistent isn't discipline. It's design. Designing your environment, your habits, and where your brain gets its dopamine. Think of it this way. You're not inconsistent because you're lazy. You're inconsistent because your path is badly designed. For example, don't rely on motivation to go to the gym. Put your shoes by the door. Don't try to eat healthy. Just don't buy junk food. Don't promise to write for 30 minutes. Just start with 3. See how the pattern works? You make things easier, not yourself stronger. Let's say you want to build a daily reading habit. Most people set a big goal. I'll read 50 pages every day. But the brain hates sudden change. It craves comfort. So after 2 days, it starts rebelling. Why are we doing this? I'd rather eat fast food and watch a movie. Instead, trick your brain. Start ridiculously small. Your lazy brain can't argue with reading just 1 page. And once you start, something interesting happens. You usually keep going. So always remember, action beats motivation. You don't need to be ready to start. You just need to start small enough that readiness doesn't matter. Here's the real secret. People who seem disciplined don't rely on motivation. They rely on systems, on reducing the friction to start. They don't ask, do I feel like working out? They have one rule. I put on my workout clothes right now. So if you want to stay consistent, don't ask, what do I want to do? Ask, who do I want to become? An athlete? A reader? Whatever it is, identity is the source of consistency. If you see yourself as someone trying to be healthy, you'll always struggle. But if you see yourself as a healthy person, skipping the gym feels wrong because it's not who you are. It's not about the habit itself. It's about who you become through that habit. So make a deal with yourself. Instead of asking, how can I be more motivated? Ask, how can I make things so easy that I can't say no? And when you fall off track, because you will, don't panic. Don't shame yourself. Just restart faster. People think consistency means never messing up, but real consistency means not letting one bad day turn into a bad week. And here's the beautiful part. When you stop shaming yourself for inconsistency, you actually become more consistent. Because shame kills motivation faster than failure ever could. So next time you ask yourself, why can't I stay consistent? Remember, you're not lazy. Start small, remove friction, stack small wins, and let your brain learn that starting small feels good. That's how momentum and consistency are built. And that's when everything starts to change. How helpful was this video for you? Share your thoughts and struggles in the comments. I read every single one and use them for the next videos.